Today we're making our famous Blackstone Smash Burgers. This is probably my favorite recipe that I've ever made on the Blackstone, and that says a lot because we've made some delicious food. Hi, I'm Carrie with GrillOnADime.com, and we specialize in Blackstone grilled and smoker recipes. We are going to help you make some of the best recipes. You can find today's Smash Burger recipe at GrillOnADime.com or also linked in the description. So smash burgers, let's talk about it just for a little bit. Smash burgers are basically exactly what it sounds. Instead of a nice thick patty, they're actually very thin, and you literally smash them on the Blackstone. Now, if you don't have a Blackstone griddle, that's okay. You can actually make this indoor on any griddle surface. So if you have an electric griddle or like electric skillet, you can even do it on your stovetop, like in a cast iron or like a pancake griddle that you use. You can do this as well. But we are going to head to the Blackstone in a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make. Now, Blackstone is just a brand of a flat top griddle. So any kind of flat top outside griddle that you have, or even if you have one of those flat tops that you set right on top of your grill, that will work as well for this recipe. Okay, so as you can see, I've kind of made like a rectangle, and then the easiest way is I'm going to cut it in half lengthwise, and then half again, and then cut each section in half. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you just grab your piece and roll them into balls. Now it's not going to be exact because I didn't weigh them out or anything, but that's just an easy way to divide up your balls to where they're almost even. Okay, so I'm balling up my last one. Nice pretty ball. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to smash them out. What we want to do now is go put these in the fridge. You want them to stay cold so that way, well, they cook better. So put these in the fridge, and then we're going to go preheat our Blackstone for about to get it to 400 degrees while these are staying nice and cold in the fridge. Now, before we head out to the Blackstone, I want to tell you a few things that we need. First, we need a burger press. I'm using the Blackstone brand, but you can go to Amazon. There's lots of different burger presses, and it makes it a lot easier. We've done it before with just using a large spatula, and that will work, but this is so much easier, and they're not very expensive. It's slightly heavier, so I highly recommend you get a burger press. You're going to use it all the time. Then we need parchment paper. So I've just taken just regular old from your grocery store parchment paper, and then I've cut them into squares. You can reuse these, but I would think about 4 just so it makes it easier, 1 per burger that we're making, or 2 patties. But you just want your squares to be about the same size as your burger press, because that means it'll overlap, because you don't want this to touch the actual burger. And we'll talk about that when we get to the Blackstone. So we need those 2 things, and then we need our burger buns and our butter. We're gonna head to the Blackstone, and we're actually going to butter our buns first, because when you're cooking smash burgers, it gets really greasy. I don't want a greasy bun. So we actually butter them first and get them nice and hot and set them off to the side, so that way they're not greasy on top. I highly recommend you get a heat gun. It's we have a link for that as well, but you just kind of shoot it and it'll tell you the temperature. And we want to be over 400 degrees. This is a little hotter, but that's okay. We can turn it down a little bit, but we want it to be at least 400 degrees. Well, first we're going to add about a tablespoon of butter. Take your spatula and spread it around. It's going to melt fast. That's okay. And it's going to smoke. Once it's melted, we want to put our buns directly right on that heat. This is only going to take about 1 minute to get these buns nice and crispy and delicious. And we're just heating them up before we get our Blackstone all greasy. I just wanted to show you, see, they're already getting nice and crispy, and they're already ready to come off. It was literally 1 minute to get them ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and move these. I'm going to use a spatula and put them on a plate. Now we're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter and spread it around before we add our patties. I got our rolled up patties out of the refrigerator, and we're gonna do 4 at a time just to make it easier. We're gonna place them right into the butter, but I want them separated so that way when they smash them, they have plenty of room. Now we're gonna immediately add our parchment paper and smash the burger. So I just lay 1 parchment paper right on top and smash. As soon as it's smashed, lift it up immediately. I'm gonna try to smash this one just a little bit more, and you can reuse the parchment paper. So I want that one a little bit smashed more. Look at that. Beautiful. If I wasn't on video, I would move a lot faster, but I'm trying to show you exactly. Don't leave that paper on because it will burn. In a small bowl, I have mixed a half a teaspoon of pepper and some garlic salt, and I'm just gonna sprinkle this right on top. You do not need any fancy seasonings to make these taste amazing. As you can see, they're starting to brown. That means they're ready to flip. You can use one of these, but I also use like a scraper that comes in my Blackstone kit just because it's a little bit wider, and you can buy a burger spatula that's actually wider. Just scrape up underneath it to get all that goodness. Now, as you can tell, like, you don't have to smash these again because you've already smashed them, but see that beautiful caramel? This is what you want on the actual smash burgers. Now we're gonna place 2 pieces of cheese. So you only want, this is right here is equal to 1 burger, and this is 1 burger because it's a double patty. So you only need 1 piece of cheese. You could do 2, but it makes it really cheesy. Today we're doing cheddar cheese, but you can also do American, pepper jack, or any of your favorite cheeses. Now we're gonna immediately put this other patty right on top. And now we're ready to put them on a bun. Slide them right on, add the lid. Yum! I'm gonna grab the other one, and then we're ready to do round 2 for the other 4 patties. Now we got our last 4 on here, but I wanted to show you, as you can see, the juices are coming to the top and it's starting to get brown on the edges, and that's how you know when it's time to flip, is when you start seeing all the juices raised to the top. And we're ready to flip. Smells so good, I'm so pumped. Okay, a few other things. You can serve these just as is, and people can put whatever they want on them. Traditionally, a smash burger is going to have some lettuce and tomatoes, so we're going to do that real quick. I got some romaine that we're just going to chunk up and slice a tomato. Now, here's my knife that I'm using. I highly recommend it. I did sharpen it before we hopped on the video. I have the link for that as well included. You only really need 1 good knife, and this is the one I highly recommend. Because look, it just slices right through. So we're just going to do about 1 or 2 slices per. You can add pickles, whatever you want to yours. We also have a smash burger sauce that you can add as well. Those are done. We're going to get some of these lettuces. Slice it, pull off a few, the romaine. Off, and we're ready to assemble. Oops, I almost forgot my favorite part, red onion. We're just going to thinly slice this into rings. We don't need a lot, we're just doing 4 burgers. And we're going to break this up. And now, for real this time, it's ready to assemble, and we're ready to flip it over and take the bottom off, and then assemble whatever you like on the bottom. Just makes it easier to eat. Add a couple of red onions. Look at the aroma. It looks so good. Ready to dig in. That's how easy it is to make a smash burger on your Blackstone. Friends, it is not hard to make. I usually just assemble like this and then just leave the toppings for everybody to add. Pickles, mustard, ketchup, or the homemade burger sauce. That's so easy, and we'll include a link for that as well. I can't wait to do that. Like, we're so pumped. I don't even really like regular burgers anymore because I'm a smash burger fan. Okay, that's not true. I like regular burgers. But I love smash burgers. They're so fast, which is great for an eat-night dinner, and they taste delicious. Now, you can get the full recipe at grillonaDime.com. Just search smash burger, or you can get the link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't want you to miss any more of our Blackstone recipes because we have hundreds of recipes and we love shooting them on video for you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you next time in my kitchen or with my Blackstone. Bye, friends.